Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, through death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. No one set much store by honor and shame, but at first I did not question it. Excuse me if I could see your map for a moment? Here. He has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. No worries. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. Here. That means he should have seen us if he's up here. Hien.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? Yugiri! Gosetsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
Well, lots happened.
I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
Okay. It's
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, By championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
I'll try. Alright.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them up. Sir Serene, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. It is inclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. Maybe. Maybe. So, you too have heard of the Naadam. Great battle for supremacy of the steppe. Learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Naadam. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Naadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Ilo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. Alrighty then. I cannot wait to fly around this area. Oh, open it is and stuff. Now I'm gonna be on the lookout for some more ether currents. Your blades. Now. Is that a marble? Why does it look all glowy? Oh god. Oh my god, ew, look at him. A purple. Huh. Wait. Just a wind sprite. Oh, look, there. I think that's the camp. My friends, I give you Mole Ilo. The cartoon of the tribe Temolun resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. I just said a lot of words that I don't understand. Alas, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum as a warrior of the Mole. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
Huh?
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory, others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark, for you are a traveler, are you not?
Traveler, huh? Yes, yeah. Fair enough. I thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in Anadam. Though I fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. Before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. Though it is written, so must it be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, Must treat you to a great feast. Okay. I'm up for food. Huh? Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starts staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. That's quite the saying you got there. He does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we could do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that the others will be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, Lise? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gula Gula to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals? I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the step. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. Up this. Ooh, look at that boat. Are we putting the entrails? A word of advice: our quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Ceres? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Yeah. Then it's settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. You're not fair, you took a head start. But I got a dragon. Watchtowers of Mol Ilo are still visible in the distance. It seems unlikely that Gula will venture this close. Shubu. Where there was a mount. Hoof prints and wagon tracks are unmistakable in the earth. Perhaps there are Gula Gula lurking nearby. I got one. There appears to be isolated and far away from any settlements. There may be many Gula Gula nearby. Oh, 2! That isn't my lucky day. One more area should do it. Oh, the river. Three. Oh yeah. What, I got 5? Don't chase me around, Mushu Woo. Ow. Pata 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 pata. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Got 5, I think. Oh, it would seem that, at the very least, you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulo Gulo. Damn, only got 5. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Sarah's, 6 Gulo Gulo did she slay too? Would seem to have met your match, my lord. Oh yeah, it did. Ha ha ha, of all the possible outcomes, this is perhaps the most amusing. And perhaps the most auspicious, though I would have preferred to win the day. I shall settle for the whimsy of the kami. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, and let us have Ceres present our meat to Serena. Apparently I couldn't count. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zayla cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you, it is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I thought they could have nursed me back to health. Should have seen the state I was in. Got the meat. Your return, Ceres. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you at least wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Torbe. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Now. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Right. Hello. Workman. Wow. Haven't seen a single ether current though. Oh, over here. Wait, I don't think I can climb that. Ah, wow. Oh, Ceres, are you here to help too? Yeah. Great. So I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. And again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Other dung. I'll see you, people. Oh. Hello. I seem to find any dung here. Maybe somewhere else. Oh, you are Lisa's friend. Are you here to help us too? Got it. Well, have you found your share yet? Huh? Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Please, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gather a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. It must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. Staying in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh which nourishes the Zela. And ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place in villages, and the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Yen talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke a Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because he came for him, to take him back because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. Maybe the things too. More than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to Hien, to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way. Our pride? Our nation? Something like that. It's something precious to you and others share. And that no one can ever take from you. We can talk more about it later. Time to go home. Dorby is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Cyrano know how we got on? Alright. Ow! Oh, look at the sky. So pretty. Oh god. I'm busy looking at the sky. Look at that. The moon. Welcome back, sirs. Did you speak with Dorby? Uh-huh. Well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Kosetsu.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Guess they're practicing. Yeah.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when I used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you. And when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
That I've caught him red-handed.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Soon, was it?
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
What are my darkest secrets? Looks like we got dark secrets. Oh, look at that. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Well, I think that I'll do that next time. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.